today, sales are at $465,949. They said that's 4 days of shipping. We have 16 days left, or 80% of the month left. So, and obviously it's only 20 days this month for shipping days. So it's a little less than normal. Normal are about 21 on average, so a little bit less. All right. Press 64. Where's Jose? All right. Well, we'll go to Tool Room. G06, I sent the email G06 and SYS 108. We can get those changed over. Okay. And then press 64. Can we find out why we're running so slow? All right. We have time added for the gripper circuit to make sure that we have it, but it should be only at 47 seconds, not at 52. Okay. So we got to make sure we get that straightened out.
Are they going to put in,
yeah, by the time to list it, try and pull 63 out and put SYS 164 in there.
Alright, then for maintenance guys, we need to be able to use an eDart over there. So we need to get the modules in the press if they're not there. So at 63, we're going to be able to use an eDart. I'm not worried about putting a stand and everything. We'll just kind of set everything over there for now, because this is the only job we're going to run there. But we at least need to get the modules in the press. 63. Jimmy, the other stuff that we got going on, press 25, we need to get the INET check counts, get the INET 16. Press 20, when we get done with this job, check counts, go to Bosch 143. And then press 3 should be a color change, first part of the shift here. And then press 4, we need to get to Bosch 143. That's all I got for the hot stuff.
So real quick for issues we have, Filtran, we have some shorts on the 502 920s. Tom was over there also for one of the cavities, and also on 503 957s when we're trimming it, make sure we get the strings off if those are strings. I'm still not convinced they're strings, but we don't know. So, alright, so we got to keep an eye on that stuff, okay? So those are a couple of issues. Also, RS7, we thought we fixed it by sharpening that screw. We still had the issue this last run, so we got to see what's going on when we start that back up. We're still pulling it and getting pin holes through there.
Okay, for pictures that we got going on, the water jug bin was full. I'm not sure if anybody knows who's supposed to empty that. Does anybody know? Because I'm not sure I know who's supposed to empty the water jug bin. So we'll need to try and figure that out, okay? And then this Jimmy needs to go underneath the press. We need to just take that cover off and slide it underneath there, so it's out of the way. Jose, can you grab some of these and see if you guys, when you're purging out presses, if you can just put them into the pans? That way they're not all over the press. And then if we like these, we'll get more and we'll put them throughout the factory so you guys have somewhere to put hot purges. Okay? Go over by my office. There's this hose on the bottom of the dryer here, this extra hose there. We still haven't labeled up the vacuums that we put out on the floor. To me, on 26, the runners are just falling over the reject chute, or the fin. And you just, put a bag or something over it so they're not just going all over the floor. 58 is still leaking oil. And then this is a picture of the top of, obviously, the A toolbox. I don't think that all that stuff is supposed to be on top of the box, okay? That's just one out of the 4 boxes we made, okay? Was there a suggestion?
Yeah, I got that. Also, I taught the third shift this morning. Obviously, yesterday I moved all the garbage cans around here. By third shift today, the garbage cans are all over the place. So, one of the things that I think we're having problems with is that at the end of the shift, we're emptying garbage cans before, let's say an hour before the end of the shift. And then we fill the garbage cans because when we do them, we're cleaning just before the end of the shift to clean everything up before the next shift comes in. So we got to try and get some of that timing together, and we got to figure out a way to get the dumpster closer to the garbage cans instead of the garbage cans closer to the dumpster. Okay? So why move 50 things to a dumpster instead of moving one dumpster to all 50 things? Okay? So just driving down the aisles and dumping into the dumpster instead of taking the garbage cans all the way from against that wall to bring to this aisle, why not go down the aisles and pick up the garbage cans?
You don't have no room. With all the
Pardon me?
cameras in the way. You don't have no room.
There's not enough room. There's enough room on that side.
You have a full branch, kids are off track.
Against the back wall, against the Robert's office wall, there's not. And the garbage cans are on that side. So I'm not saying that we can't go to this, but we can do both sides. Suggestion, seeing something different. And if we can't do it with the forklift, we can get a powered pallet jack, and it's going to make it easy. We'll run them around on that way, okay? So just got to come up with an easier way so it'll be done. I understand we're not doing it because it's harder.
Well, and that's just it. We're just looking for input from you guys. Does anybody have an idea? Just think about it over the next few days. If you've got an idea, maybe it's not the idea we want to use, but maybe it leads to another idea when we get there, okay? So that's the whole point behind the suggestions. Maybe what you exactly suggest or your exact idea isn't the perfect thing to do, but it sparks imagination and conversation to get to the right thing to do, okay? So everything is important, every little idea and every little suggestion gets us somewhere, okay?
All right, the suggestion was obviously about garbage cans that we just talked about, but also we had a long discussion about tape guns, okay? About everyone hiding tape guns and putting tape guns away and taking them home or whatever. We just got to come up with locations and we'd ID them and put them at presses where they're used, not 500 feet away from where they're being used, okay? So we need to come up with a way to do that. So that's one of the things we're going to put on the list once we get a couple of these off, okay?
For Kaizen events, Jimmy, can you and Kenny get that event done today? Get those tools back into the toolbox, or those new tools labeled into the toolboxes. I'm going to order up the lights today so we can get that event going, and then I've got a couple of events that I'm going to try to add up today, okay?
Good. Check the list, there's a bunch of new ones up there. Also, just real quick before we go to the videos on improvements, if you get a chance, Alright, we'll come back to that one.
You want to do the improvement or you want to read?